Kia ora tātou, nau mai haramai ki te Matariki Festival, the beginning of 18 days of celebrating Matariki here at Te Papa Tongarewa. And we are here with a whole lot of sisters in the house tonight. So everybody who is here, nau mai haramai, welcome, welcome, lovely to see you here. Like my eyelashes? Good day. I'm Parekotuku Moore, I'm your MC for the night. And I have two lives, and one of them is doing stand-up comedy, and I haven't done any performance this year. This is my first performance for this year, so give me a hand. And how did you like the little intro? Yeah, thank you, Mr. Soundman. That's Mark in the house there. Give him a hand. So that intro was really more for me than for you. It's given me a bit of exercise, so. Bear with me, brothers and sisters, people from all nations. Now, I'll get my folder. Yeah. Kia ora kaupapa, Matariki. And Matariki for us tonight is really about celebrating whakawhanaungatanga, being a whānau, being related and being connected at this time of the year. Matariki for us is a time for us to settle. When I say us Māori, we've harvested all our kai and all our fruits and vegetables for the years, for the months ahead. We've done all of that work. And this time, Matariki really is a time for us to, what I would call, sit and whakatā, take a moment just to rest, pause, and look at the great achievements that we have achieved to date. And think about and consider what's ahead for us. So tonight, a lot of the material that the women are going to be singing with you tonight are relative to Matariki and that time that each of us have open to us to reflect and plan ahead. Just bear with me because I'm going to be doing a little bit of comedy, a little bit of MC, and goodness knows what else happens. Now, just to tell you a little bit more about myself, because it'll be the only time that I'll be able to do that. I am of Ngāti Raukawa, Ngaitirangi descent. I hail from the area Te Rohe or Waikato. My bones take me back there. I was born and raised in Porirua, Wellington, so I'm a Baurua girl. Anybody from Baurua in the house? Big ups to you. Yeah, and so during the occasions like this, I get an opportunity to make great people like you laugh. And my name, Parekotuku, gives me a really good time. I have funny time about my name. Names are very, very interesting. Parekotuku, I have 3 common responses from my Pākehā friends when I introduce myself to them. Excuse me, you know. You still see my eyelashes? Yeah. And the first common response that I get from a good Pākehā friend when I introduce myself and I say, my name is Parekotuku, I call it the stunned mullet response. And it goes something like this. And you can hear the thoughts out loud in their head, and you see them slightly takes a sort of a step back. And you know the thoughts that are going on in their heads is, oh my gosh, here's another one of those Maoris with one of those long names. Why do they do that? I know. I will just slip away and hope that she never ever notices me and we never ever have a conversation, so I never ever have to say that name again. That's cool, that's cool. Now the second most common response is from who I would call the earnest, well-meaning, well-intended Pākehā friend. And she goes something like this. She flutters her eyelashes. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Parekotuku, Parekotuku, Parekotuku. Oh, that's nice. What does it mean? And my response is, sexy white heron? And they laugh. Now the third most common response is, I call this guy, well, he's one of these dudes who's learnt a little bit of our reo, gone away to learn te reo Māori, and really loves it. And any opportunity to give it a go, he'll give it a go. Because he loves te reo Māori. The only thing is that it tends to overemphasize the vowel sounds. And he goes something like this dude. Kia ora, Parekotuku, ko Bartholomew Hobnob, taku ingoa. My name is Bartholomew Hobnob. Take that. And then he goes, with an earnest hongi. So real gusto, eh? And I tell you what's going through my head when he's doing that is, I wonder if this dude has ever heard of the expression, today is a good day to die. But that's all right, that's okay, because my people, Māori, tend to call me parekura. I mean, what's with that? What's with that? Parekura. You know, there's two distinct differences between parekura, the man, and me. He got a ure, and I got a neck. Give me a hand, give me a hand. I ran into Minister Parekura last year and had a little quick hareru with him and said, I'm Parekotuku. I've been telling stories about you for the past 6 years. Oh, I hope it's good, he said, I hope it's good. But, you know, being a comedian does allow you the opportunity to be funny and to, of course, to be funny, but to take the mickey out of anybody and everybody. It's our permission to have the stage and say and do what we want. But I tell you, it's very hard being a comedian 24/7 because people always expect you to be funny. And so my standard response when I'm not on the stage is that I don't tell jokes for under $400. And I'll often find myself saying, hey, I made you laugh. You've been laughing here for the last 10 minutes and now you want the money from? You want me to perform? You've got to show me the money. And yeah, so being a comedian allows me to be what I want to be and do what I want to do. And I want to send a big shout out to the big sisters in the house tonight. Yeah, girls, love your body. All the flaps and all the folds and all the curves, love them. And see yourself as lusciously large, superbly sexy, and curvaceously cute. Yeah. And I say to you, love every part of your body because you are worth it, women. You're really worth it. And you're going to... Okay. Well, I just want to say very quickly to you all, to all the women in the house, aren't we beautiful? Ain't it great to be a woman? It's great to be a woman, all right, because the taxis stopped for us. We were the first ones off the Titanic, and in fact, when there's any drama, it's us women that get loose first. Women and children, and for those of us sisters who haven't got children, grab a child. And we're so beautiful, we don't look like frogs in a blender when we're dancing. And we don't look at a man and imagine that he's naked, do we? No. And it's great to be a wahine and to be part of tonight's Matariki Festival and celebrating the wonderful sisters that are up there in the sky with us. So our next performing artist, and hasn't it been a wonderful night so far, the lineup? Yeah. It certainly makes me look good being with some beautiful artists. Yes, so we have a sister joining us. This is our Polynesian sister, and her name is Rosita Vai, known to many of us here. This wonderful Samoan diva, she was 2005 New Zealand Idol, and she describes herself, and we describe her as the Nesian soulful queen. One of the other successes for Rosita has been since being the New Zealand Idol in 2005. She was also nominated as the Best Female Artist at the Best Female Artist of the Pacific Music Awards in 2000.